Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video I'm doing the A to Z book tag. I think that's what it's called. I wasn't tagged by anybody, but I've seen this tag around before a couple of times, so I figured I would do it because why not? Yeah, so essentially it just goes through the whole alphabet and there's questions relating to the letter. So let's just get started. A. Author you've read the most books from. That is either Abby Glines or Jennifer L. Armentrout. B. Best sequel ever. For that I picked A Course of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. This sequel was just, it blew me away. C. Currently reading All Is Not Forgotten by Wendy Walker. I am only 26 pages in and I might DNF it. It's a very serious subject matter and I kind of was getting anxiety when I was reading this, so I don't know if it was because the book was giving me anxiety or I was thinking about other stuff, but it was just, I don't know if I'll continue it. D. Drink of choice while reading, either water or like a homemade ice cap coffee that I make. E. E-reader or physical book. Definitely physical, but I still really do love my Kindle. I probably read on my Kindle more often though, I feel like, but I like collecting books. F. Fictional character you probably would have actually dated in high school. For this, even though this character is not in high school and this book is in college, I feel like he would be the type of character I would have dated in high school, and that is John Tucker from The Goal by Al Kennedy. If he was in high school, I probably would have dated him. G. Glad you gave this book a chance. For this question, I picked Nowhere But Here by Katie McGarry. I had read her other book, Pushing the Limits, did not like that book, and so I'd never continued that series, and then this came out and I was really intrigued. So I decided, why not? And I'm so glad I did because I love this book. It's great. H. Hidden Gem book. For this, it is Between Us and the Moon by Rebecca Maisel. This was also really spontaneous buy, but I love this book. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I just really liked it. There was something about it that made me love it. I don't really know. I know a lot of people just find this one to be a very mediocre YA contemporary, but I just love this book. There was something about it that just gripped me. I. Important moments in your reading life. For this question, I picked Switched by Amanda Hocking because this was one of the books that actually got me into reading after Twilight. I was going on a road trip, and so I bought a couple of books to read on the road trip, and Switched was one of them, and this book just got me back into it, and this is one of my favorite trilogies. J. Just finished. I just finished Before I Ever Met You by Karina Hale. This is a adult romance. Okay, kind of books you won't read. I don't think there's any kind of book that I won't read. I keep my horizons very open. Yeah. L. Longest book you've read. For that is definitely The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. M. Major book hangover because of Change of Heart by Nicole Jacqueline. This book, I rarely get book hangovers, but this book was just insanely good. It just really affected me and I loved it, so it was so good. N. Number of bookcases you own. I have 2 bookcases, but these are not all the books that I own, but I only have 2 bookcases. Oh, one book you've read multiple times. For that one, it's probably Fallen Too Far by Abby Glines. I've read this book 12 times, I think. It's super short, so I mean, it's not like it takes me days to read it, so I've reread this a lot. P. Preferred place to read. Typically my bed, but I feel like I get really, really sleepy if I'm reading in my bed, especially during the day. So during the day I read on the couch, and then if I'm reading at night, it's in my bed. Cute quote that inspires you / gives you all the feels from a book. I'm gonna go with a quote from The Evolution of Mara Dyer. I think it's in this one. I can't remember, but it is, they rattled my cage to see if I'd bite. When they released me, they'd see that the answer was yes. I just really like that quote. I don't know. And then I also have another quote that I picked from Daughter of Smoke and Bone, My Lady Taylor. This series has beautiful, beautiful quotes. So I feel like I could pick a million from this book, but have you ever asked yourself, do monsters make war, or does war make monsters? Are reading regrets? I don't really typically regret reading a book because you never know if a book could become your favorite book. You know what I mean? But for this, I'm saying Getting Dirty by Mia Storm. I didn't like it. S, series you started and need to finish. For that, I feel like it is the Immortals After Dark series by Kresley Cole. I think it's like a 15 book series, and it's still continuing. But I think I'm on book like 7 or 8. I just need to continue it. T, 3 of your all-time favorite books. The Hating Game by Sally Thorne, Legend by Kitty Evans, and I don't have Some Kind of Perfect by Kristen Becker Ritchie, but these would be my 3. U, an Unapologetic Fangirl For. Either Addicted series or the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. I love both of these series, and I don't care if you don't like them or whatever. These are series that I will love till I die. Like, I just love both of them. V, very excited for this release more than all the others. I'm going to say The Comfort Zone by Sally Thorne. This is supposed to come out this summer. It has no cover yet. I believe it has a synopsis, and I don't even know what it's about, but I'm excited for that one. W, worst bookish habits. Probably, I want to say reading in one sitting, because I read every single book in one sitting, but probably, I have this weird thing, like when I get excited when I'm reading a book and like exciting things are happening, I like skip words and skip like paragraphs. And then I have to go back and like read everything because I'm skipping the whole book. Like, that's probably your worst habit. X. X marks the spot. Start at the top left of your shelf and pick the 27th book. Okay. 7 is The Wreathed Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. Y, your latest book purchase. Physical book is Saga Volume 7 by Fiona Staples and Brian K. Vaughan, and ebook purchase would be Before I Ever Met You by Karina Hale. Z Snatcher book. The Last Book That Kept You Up Way Too Late. Before I Ever Met You by Karina Hale. I read that at like midnight and I was up till 2. Not because it was like the best book or like it was so suspenseful. It was just, I wanted to finish it. Anyways, those are all the questions to the A to Z book tag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know some of your answers in the comments because I always find that really interesting. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, follow me on all my other social media, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!